I wonder if that thing. Hmm. Oh well. Let me just get to the thing. Okay. So the main thing I want to determine at this point. Yeah, the stream is back up. Yeah, he isn't here right now. It's just me right now, but he might come back. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, back to this. I don't know how long I'll work for it. I might just fill out a couple years, because right now I've just been making the connecting links or whatever you call them. So we're back here. Alright. Okay. The Aterian industry. So that's the next thing we're going to do. Aterian industry. So I'm not going to do that yet. I'm not going to do that yet. So we're at a good middle point. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill out a lot of the empty slides. I did the links, so now we'll do the empty slides. So I'm going to do that in descending order. Okay, so 1 million. I don't really need to do 1 million. I just don't think. But I have that just in case. 900,000 is probably all I really need. So 900,000. Everything's unpopulated. So we'll start just from the hundreds of thousands. And we'll fill out all the connecting links. So 900,000, 800,000. You gotta love how quick it loads these days. It used to be much less efficient back in the day. 700,000. Alright, I already had a 700,000. Something that's interesting to me is accountability, because I feel like it's going to be very important to me in the future, even though it has some history on it. It's more interesting. Accountability. Do you mean just like accounting? Because accountability is more of like a value than it is a thing. 350,000. Well, wait a second. I don't have a link for 700,000. I guess we'll have to create it then. That sucks. I don't have a link for that. I should have had that. That's bad. No, I can recreate it if I have to. But I don't want to. So, okay. Then the fall of the Roman Empire. We'll get to that eventually. We will get to the fall of Rome. It'll probably be a while from now, but we'll get there. I've done that one before, so we'll get there. Right now, we're literally starting at the beginning of the beginning. We're starting in before there were even humans right now. So we're literally going from the beginning of all humans to right now. So as you see, the whole world is, this is unpopulated. So everywhere is unpopulated. But eventually, we're going to fill up the world. Humans are going to be all over and all that. But as for right now, this is just the beginning. Okay, so I didn't know that I didn't have a link for that. Well, that's a mistake. Thankfully, I'm saving all the colors I use. So this is the color. So we can recreate it quite easily. That color. And on Picardy. There you go, right there. So Abyssinian Industry. One thing is we gotta space it out. Alright. Alright, so it's down there. Here's the thing that I was confused by. I'm looking at Cape Verde, and it looks... Yeah, Cape Verde was not colored in for some reason. I don't know how that happened. And that's bad. It's bad because I don't know how long that's affected these pictures. Yeah, it's on this too. That's great. You wanna know what that means? It means I gotta redo every single one of these. That's great. But our social studies teacher was teaching us the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. It was boring as fun. I don't have anything against the teacher, it's just that I don't like it. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I would probably like that subject. We didn't actually learn about that in school for me. All it was like a little bit of Egypt and basic Canadian history and like 20th century, so like the World Wars and the Cold War and all that. That was all it was for us. We didn't get Rome, even though probably we would have liked Rome, but we didn't get that. Yeah, they said it was going to be, they were like, oh, well, we're going to give you either like Egypt or Greece or Rome, and then just 2 years in a row they just did Egypt for some reason. They didn't get the chance at the other one. So that was disappointing overall. And it's disappointing. I'm going to have to repeat this. I don't know how that mistake came about, but when these things happen, you have to nip them in the bud before they do. Okay, well, Cape Verde on this one, on that one, but not on this one. 320. This is weird. 233. 215. I don't know what it is. Why is it that Cape Verde on some of them is colored, but on other ones it isn't? I don't know how that happens. Yeah, so 320. Yeah. 320, then it's coded. 250, it's not. 233, it's not. So just 320 is all I need to fix for now, which is good. Now we have 700,000. So that's good that we have that. We can keep going. 600,000. $600,000. 500,000. 500,000 is good. And all we got is Abilene Industry, which is there. But the history of accounting is interesting, like how before humanity was created, accounting was older than humanity, and how humans learned how to keep accounts and how to invest your money better so you don't spend too much money. Yeah, well, I mean, accounting is just accounting for assets. You have assets, you keep track of them, you order them correctly so you know what's being distributed. I can say that because I've actually done accounting. Yeah, there is no 500,000. So 400,000. And I could do these by like the tens. It wouldn't be happening anything from 500,000 to 400,000, so I don't know if I need to. And it's something my brain won't forget. No, that's a good lesson in that case. If you've learned things from it, you don't forget it. Okay, I'm gonna go to 400,000. If I'm 400,000, I'm then gonna go in tens digits, and then I'll go just to save time. Because I'm only gonna do what I actually have to do. So, go to 1,000,000. That's good. We go to 900. That's not good. And 800 isn't good. And 700 is. Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll just simply open another one. And then I'll just print more from there. So delete those. Bring this up. It originated here. Okay, color that in, and then we'll just go to 900,000. 900,000. Now get that legend properly as well. Yeah, but I worked in accounting. It's a job I've done. So I know the ins and outs of it. And, you know, haven't worked on it for a while. So, I don't know if I'll go back to working on that or if I won't. Depends on how everything plays out. The great thing about this map is I can see the color of everything from a distance. Everything's big enough that I can see it. On other versions of this, I can't actually see everything from far, but on this, I can see everything, which is really good. So now we have 900 and 800,000. So we're good on that one. That issue is solved. So yeah, I'm gonna go in order of tens. So now we're gonna go 390,000. So let's check this one. 350. So the next one we're gonna do is 350. So when we get there, then we'll change it. That's good. $380. Go up again.
Hey yo,
Ooh, hey, you're back.
I am.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm still just working on my map here, but I'm not gonna screen share it. I'll just, you know, we can talk if you want.
It's all good. Everything. Are you a part of any iFunny underground political groups?
No, honestly, I don't know what iFunny is.
It's some like stupid meme site. That's all it really is.
Mm. And I've heard like a very small amount about it, but yeah, it's honestly most of the ways I learned stuff back in the day mostly was just YouTube videos, maybe a couple books, um, maybe some videos that you can only find on BitChute, and you know, that was mostly it. Although like now, pretty much all the videos I watched on YouTube, like all of them are gone, but I think most of them are on BitChute. So yeah, I never was a 4chan guy. Just I never liked the format of it. I went on that website and I just can never operate it. Just wasn't my kind of thing. But yeah, you know, information's all there. It's just a matter of where you know where to look. It's just now it's harder to access, definitely. So yeah, it kind of sucks just because you know, I mean, there's good information. That could be good even for wholesome reasons, but now it's, I mean, like going on YouTube now, it's so different. Like from 5 years ago, it's completely different. And you know, from 10 years ago, you had all this stuff too. So much of that is just gone now. You just can't get to it. So.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm really tired now. Fuck. I don't think I can keep a conversation right now. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm gonna like dip out of here.
That's alright.
Sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
Alright. See you, man.
Yep, see it.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Okay.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
No, you caught me at a good time. I'm legit not doing anything.
Okay. I'll just put that right there.
Right here, so I can see the map.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, but, yeah, I'm not really doing anything. I got, well, I'm working on my map again because I got an insane update thing for it that changed everything, so.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, it's kind of exciting, but also kind of like, bleh, but, you know, is what it is. Yeah.
That's the best way you can really put it. It is what it is.
Yeah. Well, it's, you know, options get opened up, but that also means more work, so. Yeah.
As it usually tends to mean.
So, what's been up with you?
Not much, really.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been meeting up with, Reese more, which is good, because, you know, normally he's, super busy, but he's at home right now, so.
Oh yeah, he is. He's a busy person, usually.
Yeah, so.
He's doing all that adult shit.
Yeah, I know, all this adultness, you know. I just want to chill sometimes, though, and, you know, but,
You do gotta give him credit for it, though.
yeah, no, it's, I mean, you know, it's good to be busy on, like, legit reasons, but, yeah, but he, broke his leg or something,
Oh no.
a couple of months ago or whatever it was, so that's why he's at home. He's almost better, but, he can, like, walk now, but he just, he can't walk perfectly, so.
That's unfortunate. I know Jacob keeps messaging me recently, too, only because he can't go to work. And I think it's making him a little stir crazy.
Yeah, some people are like that.
Yeah, he got corona.
Oh, crap. Hmm. I don't think anyone in my family, other than, like, one of my uncles who is, like, 70, got coronavirus. Or, I don't know. It seems to have not gotten too much of my family.
I know, and then Jacob, was talking to me, he's like, do you know how much of my family are anti-vaxxers?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, it's no fucking wonder I caught it.
Yep. It's not I mean,
Because, yeah, he was talking about it with me.
yeah, it is what it is. You know, I mean, if you survive the thing, then it's just any old cold, you know, I would hope. But, you know.
Of course, yeah, he talked about it, and he's like, yeah, of course, I'm vaccinated, but the people I got it from, my grandma, my aunt, and my uncle, are all anti-vaxxers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like, what it is for me is, like, at this point, it's just a roll of the dice. So do whatever you think you should do. How it turns out is how it turns out, you know?
I know, and then we went into the full fun conversation of, he did say, he's like, I do believe that you should have a choice to be vaccinated. I'm like, oh, I do too. However, I don't think people should be able to complain that they can't get into a restaurant. The owner makes the rules, not them.
Mm-hmm.
And if the owner says you gotta be vaccinated, well, that's what the owner says.
Mm-hmm.
It's his workplace establishment, not yours.
Well, that's true, but, you know, there, you know, sometimes where they're different, like, well, the thing is, like, this isn't a fun subject, but, like, in the past, for example, people would, like, justify restaurants, like, segregating people because, well, it's their shop, kind of a logic, so there's always a double-edged sword to everything. So,
oh yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. My opinion is I'm just not dramatic about it. I don't make a big deal about it either way. You know?
That's the best way to be. I'm vaccinated and that's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, you know, like, I was, like, kind of forced into it, but I don't really care. It doesn't really matter. So.
I know, I actually told Jacob about that when we were having the conversation about it. I'm like, oh yeah, Aiden was told he had to get vaccinated, and he just kind of did it.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like, it was like, I'm gonna kick you out if you don't get it. So I'm like, okay, like, I'm gonna get kicked out of the house if I don't do it, so I guess I have no choice. But, okay, you know, like.
And I talked about it, and I'm like, yeah, I remember on Discord that day, Torin was, like, talking to him, going, oh, if you're forced to do that, you just come live with me, it's fine. And I told him, I'm like, and I remember Aiden's, like, full reply to that was just, oh, I'll just go get vaccinated. It doesn't seem like that much effort.
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, it's like, oh yeah, escape, dude, you know, escape, whatever it is, what do they even say? Gene therapy, whatever it is? You know?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm like, here, like, this was my logic with the whole thing, is like, the logic is, you know, I'm like relatively healthy, I haven't been sick in like 3 years, I'm young, blah blah blah. Like, the logic applies either way. If I got COVID, I think I'd be fine. If I got the vaccine, I think I'd be fine. Like, I don't think it's going to be a problem either way. And lo and behold, it wasn't. So,
yeah, that's what I told him. I'm like, and yeah, Aiden just kind of shrugged it off and went, I'll just go get it.
Yeah, so I did. You know, I mean, like, I didn't want there to be that much drama about it. There's all this drama, like, and
I even said, I'm like, that just seemed like the easiest way to do it too, honestly.
Well, yeah, it's just is what it is. So, you know, like, I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I could have, like, I don't know, complained about it or something, but it's like, at the point it was, like, what am I gonna do? Like, what intellectual argument was I gonna, like, have with my mom about it? Because I didn't care either way. Was I gonna be like, well, you know what? You can't kick me out of the house. Like, no.
Yeah, and if you don't care, you might as well just shrug and go, okay.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Sure.
So, yeah, I'm like, okay. I mean, again, I think I would have been fine either way. I have been fine since then, so whatever.
I mean, that's pretty much what I did too. I'm not anti-vax or anything. Like, I'm more of in the neutral, I don't care area.
That's where I am. So I hadn't got it because at the time, I mean, like, my logic also was like, you know, like, there were these, like, problems that were coming out. And the thing is, again, I wasn't, like, on either side. I wasn't like, oh no, there's a bunch of, like, I wasn't like, oh, the government's trying to poison me. Because, like, here's the thing, right? If COVID is meant to, like, poison you and that's from the government, then, and the vaccines, like, are both of them bad? I don't know. Both of them seem bad.
Especially the fact that, honestly, I've already said this, especially for COVID, you do realize that COVID has highly actually inconvenienced the government, right?
Yeah, well, they've lost a lot of money. So, like, here's the thing. Globalism, right? This is what they say. Well, COVID is like a killer, killer in the sink for globalism. It sucks for globalism if you can't ship things, can't fly people, can't move people. Because this is the thing. You'll have people with these like out there arguments where they're like, they're importing a bunch of immigrants, and it's like a part of this, whole idea. And granted, whatever, like if you want to talk about like crime data or whatever stuff like that, that's sort of unrelated. That's different from this mega. Oh, they're specifically doing this because of some shadow government or whatever. But the whole thing is if they're bringing in immigrants for like hostile reasons, then why would they want COVID? Because that kills their ability to do that. That's the whole, I think no one wanted COVID because I don't see the benefit of it at all.
I don't see the benefit of COVID either.
Yeah, like why would some shadow government guy want that? Where they're like, well, it's to kill off old people. Well,
and even that, it's put so much people out of work. Is it worth it?
Yeah, is it like, that's the thing. Like, I heard arguments. People are like, well, China made it so they can kill off all their old people. And I'm like, okay, they want to kill off all old people. I mean, like, why? Most of our governments are all ruled by old people. Wouldn't that put them at risk? I mean, look at how many politicians got COVID. It's like an insane amount, So I don't get it. I honestly think it just happened. I don't think China made it. I don't see why they would want to make it. Because their country's full of old people.
Legitimately, COVID has just not been beneficial to anyone.
No, makes less money, makes things worse. I mean, like you would. What is the?
Like you're putting so many people aren't working now.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Where's the gain?
Yeah, I don't see the gain. Well, basically, a lot of them, what they talk about is build back better, which I just find this funny. But they basically say build back better, which is this, I don't know, some government people say that. And they're like, well, by build back better, they actually mean like have the government take control and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, it's just them saying build back better. Like, is it really that deep of a thing? What are they going to say? Build back?
That really doesn't help the fact.
Yeah,
and what really doesn't help that is the fact that, what are we coming out of Corona now with? The chance at another Great Depression.
Which isn't surprising. The thing is, like, if you ask people, I think half of all Americans thought that a recession was still going on anyway, even though it technically wasn't. And, another depression. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I think that's kind of fear-mongered. If you want to be, like, nerdy about it, we've had, like, stagnant wages since, like, the 80s. It's like the average, like, middle-class wage hasn't increased since that time, so I would just call it more of, like, a stagnation is what it's kind of been this whole time.
I think that's a better word for it.
Yeah. Because, like, even with the whole COVID situation, I mean, what was the peak unemployment? Like 12 or 13% or something? Great Depression, you had like
something like that.
You had like 25-30% unemployment. So, and I'm assuming COVID was the worst of it. I don't think we're like gonna get worse unemployment than what we have now. So
no, COVID hurt a lot because a lot of businesses couldn't stay open because, well, Corona. Everyone has to stay indoors, which didn't help a lot of businesses out. Because if you're told don't go outside unless it's essential, that locks you to grocery stores, like any fun entertainment, like restaurants, movies, aquariums, any of that is off the limit then.
So.
And what do you do when all that is off the limit and you can't pay to, you can't pay to keep your employees working?
You lay them off, so if you have no one working for you, then, you either get loans or you just die and just sell your stuff. And of course, for bigger boy corporations, it doesn't matter, They can lay off a bunch of people, they'll still be fine, but baby boys, little upcoming business guy who has his little local thing, oh, well, sorry, all you have to leave now. Oh, and my money? Well, don't know where I'm gonna get it, so I guess I'm out. Goodbye. So, there you go.
Yep, and that happened.
Well, that's the thing, it's like, I don't think, because people want to say, well, it's like a hostile thing. It just happened. Like, that's just how it worked. Like, of course, in a crisis situation, yeah, the small businesses are going to suffer more than the big ones. Like, the situation ended up that way. But that's the thing, is like, you see people, like, say, well, it was this person's fault, it was that person's fault, it was planned like this. The funny thing is, like, when they talk about, like, psychology, like, the psychology of why people like conspiracies, because they like conspiracies because that makes them more comfortable. That makes them, because they can just blame, oh, well, it was this one, these people did this, kind of a thing. Because I look at it and I go, well, I think that's just how it turned out. I don't think, like, there was some secret guy in a suit in some secret cave or skyscraper just said, yeah, let's screw over those
dark secret Illuminati shit.
Yeah, like, I don't think there was just, like, some secret dude who's like, yeah, let's, screw over these specific people. I think it just happened that way, it ended up that way. It's bad, but that's just how it goes at the end of the day. So, I think that's kind of like what this whole thing has really, like, revealed a lot, is, like, people want something to blame, Like, I honestly haven't really blamed anyone. I'm just like, well, it sucks.
I don't think there's really so much you can blame.
No, you can make up some story to blame someone. Well, they created the virus, and they created it to target these specific people, and blah, blah, blah. You can say that, but do you know that? I don't know that. I don't know that they made it up to do this. I think that, yes, certain people ended up getting affected. I don't think it was because of some hostile reason. I think that's just how it ended up being. Because I think it's actually a good principle where you assume that people do things thinking they're doing good. Like, a lot of people think that, like, government people or really rich business people, they're, like, evil, they're, like, villains. I say, no, I think they do what they do thinking they're doing good, because who doesn't, Who wakes up and says, time to, I don't know,
burn down an orphanage.
Yeah, time to, put, Granny Jackson into the grave. It's about time. She only had a couple years left, but I say we ended early. I'm like, really? Do you do you think someone with a bunch of money is going around saying that? I don't think so.
You think they're that against your grandma?
Yeah, I just don't see it. I think, certain people benefited, and you can, like, resent, I guess, or complain about the fact that certain people benefited, but, that always happens. So, it's, I don't know, that's the thing, it's just, this whole thing has just sort of like, all it's made me think of is just be wary of, like, making an early conclusion, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's actually a good lesson to come out with.
Yeah. Because, you know, I mean, this is one of those things where it's like, it'll be a thing we'll have to, like, think about, like, when we're, like, older. We'll have to, like, look back on it and be like, huh, well, you know, this is how it went, but it's,
It is what it is. The world keeps going on.
Yeah. World keeps going. So. Yeah.
Yep, that's the best way to put it. World keeps going on. It's gonna keep going on.
Yeah, it's like, well, that's the thing. It's like people over this whole thing have just become even more, like, judgmental. Because the whole vaccine thing, the thing that sucked about that is, like, it was a thing within your life, you know what I mean? Like, it was like a personal decision you made, and then people, like, judge you based off of it. That's the thing that, like, sucks for me.
Which I just think is dumb.
Yeah, because it's like, whatever, like, you know, people have their reasons for whatever they want to do. Like, in general, the whole, I mean, like, I think the whole anti-vaccine thing, like, that's the thing that I didn't get, is like, and I heard of some people mentioning this, and granted we've had this whole, like, vaccine autism thing, which is, like, a little bit of a part of it, but, like, there is, like, a slight uptick in, like, suspicions, just vaccines in general, but, like, overall, like, why is this vaccine so much more of a big deal than any other one?
That's what I don't get.
You know? And it's like, maybe you could say, well, it was made quickly, which, I kind of get that. Like, it was made quickly.
The worst part is, I do actually understand that there is a counter-argument to that is actually quite valid.
Yeah, well, it's like, oh, well...
Simply counter-argument to how quick it was made. It was fucking shit up. Like, a lot of businesses were going out, a lot of people weren't working.
Well, it was made quick because it had to be made quick. That's the thing. So it's like, I understand, like, the suspicion, but, like, there's a difference between suspicion and, like, this, like, outright, like, hatred of it. You know? Yeah, it's, I don't know. Politics, tribalism, the same kind of stuff. It's rough. Because there's just so much of this, like, I don't know, people are just so touchy about politics, and I just don't get it. That's the thing, like, it's funny, because, like, I haven't even, like, been, like, for me, I've just been very blah about politics for, like, 2 years or something like that. So it's kind of just like...
It's just fair. It's not a very fun subject to talk about with most people.
Nah, it isn't. You know?
Because most people, I've noticed, just get crazy defensive about it.
Yeah, it's like... It's just... It's honestly hard, because like I've said, like, there's, I've said this before, but, like, in many cases it feels like you have, like, different, like, world views. Not even just different politics, but, like, different, like, world views. Of, like, oh, government's against me, or oh, government is out to get these people, or oh, this and that. I'm like, for me, I'm very much like, I try to view things from, I guess I try to like pull myself back. Like I don't like to just, I think that's like the problem is there's like these like starting assumptions of like, well, some people want to hurt these people, or these people are helping themselves out. And again, I don't think that's like how it works. I think people are just going about their lives, and you know, there are people struggling for some reasons, people are struggling for other reasons. And I guess people just want to blame people. I think that's kind of like the most consistent thing I've seen here is almost everyone is blaming someone for something.
Yeah, pretty much. When in reality, pushing blame onto everything in the world is not helping anyone.
No, it isn't. You know, like that, it just doesn't solve any concrete problem, you know? And that's the thing, like, even, I do like when people use the term post-truth, because, like, even when you talk about, like, facts, like, you use, like, data for your arguments and stuff, even that, a lot of times, doesn't really convince people at all. It's more of like, if it's facts that confirms what they already agreed with, they'll be like, oh yeah, definitely, look how smart this guy is. But if it's facts they don't like, then they'll be like, well, you know, then they'll deny it for whatever reason that they deny it, you know, like, but they do. And it's kind of like why you have to just stop even like trying to convince people after a while, you know.
Yep.
At this point, I don't make confrontations. I don't make mess. You know, I don't make a mess of things. I don't bring it up if people don't want to bring it up. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I understand like the merit of like trigger warnings because and people think like, oh, trigger warnings, you know, but like everyone needs a trigger warning at this point.
Honestly, it really does feel like it.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I mean, we do live in the world where, you know, if you accidentally call someone a boy, there's a chance they could, like, lash at you.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I'm all fine with, like, identifying as different things, but at least tell the person before you lash at them.
Yeah, like, I remember when people would be like, well, hey, this is actually, like, what I believe, so I'm just saying that, like, you know, can you please, like, be more considerate? And, like, oh, that's good. Like, oh, okay, I didn't know that, so now I'm not gonna say that. But now it's like, oh, you said this thing that I don't like, so blah, kind of stuff, right? Instant outrage.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if you tell me, like, oh, you know, I more go by this, like, oh, okay, I know now.
Oh, I got, people talking in my chat right now, so, just woke up from a nap. Hi, hello, Yuka Kiribaki the Funny. I have...
Yuka Kiribaki, that's an awesome name.
Basement Rat, I have COVID. Well, shucks, buddy. Sorry about that.
That does suck. Hopefully it gets better. That is no fun to have.
Yeah, but, anyway, how's it been for, like, games with you or anything like that, even? What's been up with that?
I've been just off and on for my usual stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're welcome, Basement Rat. Hope you're alright. But, I've been considering trying to do some more, like, Metal Gear runs.
Metal Gear?
Yeah, Metal Gear. Those are fun. They're really fun if you, when you get good at them. But, That's one thing I'm considering. I'm working on this map thing. The map thing is kind of like a game, but it's like a very involved game. But, I was thinking of maybe looking into like Toho-vania or some of those like Toho Castlevania like games, just to like check them out.
Oh, yeah, there are a few really good ones.
Yeah.
I know I played through one of them fully on a stream way back when.
Yeah. Luna Nights, that one.
Yep.
Yeah, people.
Which was really good.
Yeah, people love that. People love that one. I know people who like that's their favorite Toho game ever. You know, so. But yeah, that was a good one. But yeah, they're like older ones, so I'll probably take a look into those. See what I think of them. They're like old like Toho RPGs that have like this really nice sprite work on them. They look like
the sprite work on most Toho games tends to be great though. All of them tend to have an art style I can enjoy.
Well, Yuka says, I'm a simp for Virgil from Devil May Cry LMAO. Which,
You know what? I actually still need to beat Devil May Cry 5. I think I started playing, I got like halfway through the game, and then just other stuff took over.
Yeah, well, have you played any other DMC?
I've played through all the rest of them.
Okay. I didn't know you played all of them, but alright.
I have, actually.
Now, what do you think of them? Are you, like, awesome, jumping on people's heads, whatever, or are you just playing it?
Genuinely, for me, I think the games are just played best as, like, arcade fun little, like, go in there, play it for a while, feel like a badass, go on with your life. Because the games do a really good job at that.
Yeah, like, they're really good at just making you feel really, empowered and all that. That's just, like, a great, feeling to have in a game in general. Like, Sonic games can be, like, kind of good at that, too. You know, where you're just doing really good, and you feel really good about yourself, and then you, like, get hit once and time to reset the level, but either way, it was going good while it was going good. But, I like animes and all, but they're too long and boring. Understandable.
A lot of the serious ones nowadays are, like, yeah, you gotta go upon piles of stuff.
Yeah, well, like, a lot of, like...
Or speaking as someone who never has finished One Piece here.
The thing is, that's fine. Like, you know, like, when I got into One Piece, it was like... Oh, boy. When I got into One Piece, it was like 400 chapters less than it is now. You know, so it's like, it just becomes even more long. For me, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna catch up with One Piece until it's finished. I might just wait until it's finished and then just finally finish it. Which apparently everyone keeps being like, it's ending soon, whatever. Oda said that like 5 times before. For all we know, it could go on another decade. Yeah, we'll see. You know, we'll see. You know, I mean, there are some things in it that I still want to happen, so I kind of don't want it to end soon. But if it does, then that'll be fine. Oda has been going on that for so long that it's just insane. So, you know, he deserves to end it if he wants to, honestly.
Oh yeah, it's been going on for a long time.
Mm-hmm. It's been going on longer than either of us have been alive. And he's been doing that the entire time. So that's insane, honestly. But, that's, I don't know. It's like, well, the funny thing is, like, you have a lot of like 90s anime that are like longer than stuff that comes out now, but it doesn't like feel longer. Like, I find like Saint Seiya or like Yu Yu Hakusho or something. I can rewatch those a lot easier than I can rewatch like I don't even know, 25 episode thing from now. I don't know why. It's just, I don't know, maybe it's more simple or something. But I just rewatch it and it just doesn't feel as costly or whatever it is. Yeah, but I also suck at like keeping up with stuff.
It can be hard to keep up with stuff.
Yeah, it's like, well, I can't keep up with One Piece. Like, everyone I know, they all keep up with One Piece. Like, yeah, new chapter One Piece. I just can't do it. Like, I'll just get, I'll get to where it's currently at and then just drop it. And then I'm like, no, there we go. But, that's just how I go. But, when the imposter is sus, if the anime isn't just 12 episodes with an engaging plot, my attention span goes down on a chart. And then Nostalgia from Ascarat. I mean, for me, honestly, the way I watch things, it kind of doesn't matter how long it is. Because, like, if I watch a 12 episode thing, I'm going to watch it, like, really slowly. Whereas if I watch a longer series, I'm just going to, like, watch, like, a good amount per day. Like, if I'm watching something that has, like, 100 episodes, I'll probably watch, like, 10 a day or something. I kind of, like, balance it out. You know? For me, it's kind of like expectation. Like, if you know you're watching something long, then, I'll watch something longer, and that's how I am. I can't watch, I can't, like, spam. Like, I can only, like, binge something if I'm with friends at this point, for the most part.
That's fair.
Yeah. So, that just makes it easier, so. Yeah. Comes at a cost, though, sometimes, because, like, I have trouble watching documentaries because rather than being, like, split up, it's all just one big mega thing. But
yep.
Sometimes you have to just take that plunge. Sometimes you're just like, well, maybe I like this. You watch it, and then you like it, and then eventually you don't even notice the time flying past, So. Yuka. When I see Virgil, jaw drops to floor, eyes pop out of sockets, accompanied by trumpets, heartbeats out of chest, awooga awooga sound effect, has a nosebleed and blushes, covers face. Well, I know I know you're a fan of Virgil. There used to be more Dante fans back in the day. Maybe it's because he used to be clean shaven. Dante now has, like, the facial hair rocking. Maybe that's why the fans have gone down. But I remember there used to be a lot of Dante fans. back in like the DMC4 days and all that.
Oh, there were so many back then.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then like you had like the DMC Devil May Cry thing. And like everyone got mad when they had the thing where he puts on like the Dante wig as like some kind of troll. And I remember people used to be mad about that. Yeah, people used to be really touchy about DMC. It's kind of funny because like all the DMC fans, they're so different from how they used to be. They used to be way more loud and like way more hyped and way more involved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But they've like chilled out as like DMC is chilled out. Yeah. They just had to like become like Metroid fans and just realize that sometimes you have to just wait to be rewarded. And you know, the day did eventually come. So yeah, I haven't played DMC5. I've seen some of it. I probably want to play it honestly because it looks awesome. It looks really cool.
Well, it is pretty awesome to play, to be fair, and the soundtrack is pretty good in it.
Yeah, so I mean, it just looked like it wrapped up everything as it needed to be wrapped up. So I mean, that's honestly good because you know the whole like 2010s, everyone was on about how like every series was getting milked and everything was like meh and all this, but like DMC5 just really felt like legit. Like no one ever complained about that because the wait was worth it and it did everything it had to do. And
really, it does cover what a Devil May Cry game is. It's flashy. It's very clicky, like you're clicking a lot of buttons all the time, trying to pull up all these combos, fancy shits.
Yeah, there was that, and there was like Kingdom Hearts 3. And I thought Kingdom Hearts 3 was also serviceable. I mean, the plot of Kingdom Hearts, whatever, none of my business. But the actual game, I think, was worth it. And you know, I mean, that was another insane wait. So
there's some crazy waits for stuff.
Yeah, it was worth it in the end. So that's good. I mean, yeah, like these old franchises, some of them really came back well.
And then you have some that just don't.
Yeah, Resident Evil came back well, to be honest.
Or Duke Nukem. Never had a chance.
Nah, I mean, him coming back, I mean, that wasn't even a time where series were really coming back that much. For the most part, series were still just going strong. So him coming back wasn't even that. It was just a sad thing where he should have just had his game come out way earlier, and if he did, then he probably wouldn't have been hated so much. But the world had changed since Duke Nukem last appeared. He was, you know, he had been voicing Big the Cat, and you know, times had changed. So, you know.
Yeah, Big the Cat in his greatest voice acting role of all human time.
One of the favorite characters.
Really the peak of his voice acting career. Big the Cat.
Yuka, for some reason, I like Oku. Like I said, you can review my Google Slides presentation if you want to, LMAO. Okay.
Well, do you review Google Slides now?
Yeah, well, it depends on what. I mean, I'll check it out. I'll just pull it up here just to take a look. I'll even probably Okay. Well, that's the thing, I can't add anything to it right now, like the slides presentation is like, open to editing, but I'm a bit busy now, so I can't edit it, but I'll look at it at least. But yeah, you know, I like Utsuo. I like Utsuo. I'm not sure where exactly Utsuo would fit on the tier list, but she'd be there. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, what is your opinion and favorite thing about my Touhou OC, aka Eukaryo, also known as Eukaryo von Kiribakaten? Basement Rat, I can do your homework for you. I'm in a gifted. Wait, I'm slow. You could be talking about our random Google slides. Yeah, she's linked it in like the description of her Discord, so it's I'm not sure if you could get it, Basement Rat, unless you join the Discord. I mean, you could like join my Discord and then I'll like send it to you if you really want to. Let me know. So whatever. But okay. This is on my stream right now. I'm like showing it, I think. Yeah, I'm showing it. Okay. How long is this? We already built it up a little bit. Okay, there's the admins. I'm there too. Elephant T is there. I think that's a picture of Jesus that's highly edited. Okay, got Kikuri, that looks like some kind of Metroid Prime creature. Okay. Looking like it's lining up. Stereo Gaming XD. I like that. I'll even put the webcam of myself up just so you can see me, I guess. Yeah, here I am. I'm not wearing a suit.
Good news is, through my chat, through my streaming history, I always had a hard time finding like music I can play that I won't get copyrighted for. Lucky for me, I found what I usually play nowadays.
What is that?
Funny enough, turns out the entire World of Warcraft soundtrack is pretty much copyright free.
Oh, that's good.
And a lot of it is really freaking good, in my opinion.
Well, all the Touhou stuff is like pretty safe. Just like,
oh yeah, it's pretty safe. That's some really good ones too.
Yeah. Just the in-game OST. I'm making like a list of every like fan remix I can find that is not from a certain circle that like copyrights it. So pretty much like every copyright-free Touhou thing I can find. So I'm making like a big list of it, but that obviously takes a while. So Sonic.exe has deadly booty attacks, annoying orange gaming.
What?
Well, you can like look on my stream if you want to like see it. It's this,
let me look here.
It's this like presentation with all this stuff. Got Umemi Gab Gaming. Say his name, you won't be laughing when he kills you, the pee pee poo poo man.
fascinating.
Uh,
But no, genuinely, to this day, I especially use Arthas My Son for soundtrack because it is the only song in history that actually still gives me chills listening to it. And genuinely, it is super special because it is like one of the only few songs in this world that I get chills listening to. Even though it's more of like an old, like, how do I put it? It has more of an old, like, opera feel to it for a song.
These are beautiful sprites of June and Xion. I'm amazed at them. And it's got Shinky. Nuclear launch codes. Wait, this isn't Google or Virgil. Not amused. Balls. LMAO. Not amused. Okay.
I know a lot of people are not amused.
Also, like, the thing is, they literally like made this like a couple hours ago, and it had like really nothing on it, and now they've like added all this to it. So there's a lot to add. I can even add my own stuff if I wanted. But okay, this is a good one. No, stop that, Dad. Jesus suffered anxiety. He gets us. Say the guy with no car insurance. Reply under this if you're Quinn, mine now. Head, dear God, I do a little trolling. Quinn identity exposed. LMAO, yes. Okay. Yeah, I did find that a bit funny. Okay, this is... Whoa, there 47 pages? Okay, okay. Okay, you've already done a lot. I can see you've already done a lot. I'm not sure if I have the time to look through all of it right now, but you've done a lot. You've done a lot and it hasn't even been that much, so I don't even know how much there will be when I'm back, but yeah. But here's Eukario. And Yuka, you asked me your opinion of your OC. I like her overall. I think the design is really good. I think you have a good backstory that you made up there. I like anytime you make wholesome posts, like that one where you had her hugging Reimu. And that's probably my overall opinion. So yeah. Okay, well, I'll look at that later. So anyway. That's one thing. Have you played more like Resident Evil 4?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
can say I've fully completed it now.
Okay. Well, that's just one of those things where I know, where I know some people.
I gotta say though, I did watch your stream yesterday. Whenever you were playing like that freaking map game or whatever.
Oh, that, yeah.
And all I can say is the Call to Arms soundtrack from World of Warcraft started playing, and I didn't even know what was going on, but it felt so fitting. It was really fun to watch because of it.
Oh, really? Well, one time I literally had my thing crash for like an hour. My stream was still on, but so like I was talking, like I could talk, and my like camera was fine. But I literally talked for like an hour. And what happened afterwards, once I could actually move on my computer again, I literally put on like the Pink Panther theme. And I just like had to just take it in for a second. You know? But yeah, that map game, the thing is, the stream itself wasn't lagging, the game is the thing that was lagging. For some reason when I stream that game, it just destroys my computer. I don't know why, because I'm streaming this right now and it's like fine. But literally that game, like Territorial IO, because the thing is, I had done a couple like tests before, and it was going good. Like that game was already crashing when I wasn't streaming it, so I was like, oh, okay, well, but I had already tested it a couple days, so I was like, okay, I think we're good. I think the problem is solved. Then I try streaming it, and my computer just crashes, so...
Oh, no. That's okay, I had Call to Arms, and Call to Arms makes anything epic.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely, with the song, is like that freaking hyped up. I don't know, it just hypes me up. It always like makes me excited for whatever I'm doing.
Well, I usually would play that while playing, like, Touhou remixes from, like, various, like, circles. I, like, put that on, and it would be hype. But yeah, it's like that game at this point, I would like to stream it, but it hates me. It hates to be streamed. It's okay being played on its own now, but it will not allow itself to be streamed, so...
Well, for the few seconds I could actually see it, it was playing Call to Arms, and it just made it... I didn't really understand what was going on, but Call to Arms makes anything epic for me.
Yeah, and then I tried to play, like, Sonic Boom Cannon. Oh, I tried to play Sonic Boom Cannon 2 on Newgrounds, but apparently that can't be played. So some Newgrounds games do work, but not all of them. Which sucks, but, yeah. Might be something to do with the fact that Sonic Boom Cannon 2 is actually a game that used to get, like, updates.
That could do it.
Yeah, like that game was actually kind of an ambitious game for the time because you would have a different daily event for every single day of the month. So if you actually wanted to 100% it, you had to actually, like, check in daily and fulfill each of those things, which, like, for a game of that time, it was a long time ago, that's, like, ambitious, you know? There's nothing really like that for, like, just a free Flash game that I played back in the day. Game getting updates, things like that. And it's just Sonic Boom Cannon. It's not like it's that complicated of a game, but they really, yeah, it's a good sequel. But, I mean, Eukario really loved Reimu a lot. I mean, a lot. Well, you know, if that means more wholesome hug pictures, I'm all for that. So... yeah. Well, because everyone I find when I talk about Touhou on stream, they always ask me, like, what's your favorite, like, circle for music? So now I'm gonna ask you, what's your favorite circle? I think mine is, like, Shibuyan Records. Because Shibuyan Records had, like, a Retro Future Girls. That's probably, like, my favorite, like, album. If I have any of them.
That's such a hard one for me to answer.
I don't blame you if you can't do it. Because not only are there a lot of them, there's, like, a lot of them that you can't, like, remember, so...
There's a ton of them I can't remember, and most of all, I play 2 games right now that, in my opinion, have some of the greatest soundtrack in gaming history, which doesn't help.
Yeah. Was Final Fantasy XIV one of them?
Like, I play both Final Fantasy XIV Online and WoW, and I think both those games have, like, phenomenal soundtracks. Not just generally, it's hard to find a song I dislike.
Although, like, with Final Fantasy, for me, that's just been how it is forever, because Uematsu is just so good, so consistent. And the fact that that game has Uematsu too is like a miracle. It's like ridiculous. You have all these dudes and they're all great. I don't even know, but Diego Ragout. Which were the games? I think he's asking you that, but either way.
Oh, Final Fantasy 14 Online and World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
Two of my favorite gaming soundtracks.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I'd still actually haven't answered for myself as like favorite gaming OST.
There goes my dog.
Yeah, favorite gaming OST. I've because I know my favorite games, but like OST, because like part of me always wants to go like unoriginal and just say like Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but that's just like in terms of like the number of songs and the Smash games since then. Granted, the original Brawl remixes are, something to behold, but I really like Final Fantasy VI, for the game and the music, because I love like every song in that game basically. And I like the classic Sonic games. I'm not sure if they're my favorite. Well, I mean, Sonic 3 is pretty good. Probably Final Fantasy 6 and Sonic 3, they're up there. As like a place to start. I like Mario World, even though it's mostly just one theme. Symphony of the Night, it's really good. But Symphony of the Night's not one of my favorites of all time. It's good, but I wouldn't say it's on that level. Mega Man X, the original Mega Man X, I think, is worth that. Are you there, or did you go for a second?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I just realized there's a new song on the WoW soundtrack I haven't listened to, and oh my god, it actually sends chills. It's really good.
Alright. You could like link it and I can like play it if you want.
If you want, I think it's really good. Like, I'm actually shocked how good it is. Most of all, the starting of the song just gives me chills, because anything done on like a piano sends chills down my spine.
That is funny, is like, Shadow the Hedgehog. I know a lot of people say
Shadow. Yeah, anything that starts with a piano.
Yeah. No, that's effective. Honestly, that little, like, piano thing might be one of the best things in Sonic. Which I'm sure that angered someone, but who cares, dude? Like, I really love that. But Yuka wants to say I should tell you the height of Eukaryon, which is her OC. If I remember right, Eukaryon's like 7'1", and then like the picture you showed, it looked like Eukaryon was like double Reimu's size or something like that. So she's really tall. And then I think you made like a male version who's even taller. I think like 8 feet or something. Is that as you know?
Yeah, right.
Is that? I'm actually gonna look just for nerdy reasons. I want to see if that's taller than the tallest person ever.
I did link you the song on Discord because I've got him not logged in on YouTube.
Okay, I'll go on that in a second. Robert Wadlow also known as the Alton Giant and the Giant of Illinois. Height 8'11". Yeah, so he's almost 9 feet. So, well, even then, Yuka is still not taller than the tallest guy ever. So, you know, all things in moderation, of course. But, okay, I'll go back to my thingy.
Yeah, 8 foot is a lot.
Okay. So I'll just play both of them because why not?
Oh my god, I love them both. Really, the bottom one is the one that was sending chills because of the piano.
Alright, well, we'll play them both and see it.
I think they're both good. I think they're both treasures.
And Yuka likes Genshin Impact. What do you think of that?
I know a lot of people like that game. I'm kind of on the edge since, you know, I already play, like, such heavily. I play 2 games that I really got to play, like, a ton of, so.
Yeah, it's understandable. Okay, well, we'll just play this. I have not played Genshin Impact, but I've seen a lot of streams of it, and it looks cool to me. Looks PS2-ish. I kind of like it. Everything I've seen of it, I like. And the characters look kawaii, so, you know. Okay, this is good. But Yuka wants to join the voice chat. I'm fine with that. The way I guess we could either invite or you could just go on my Discord thing if you want. Just go in the voice chat there. To be honest, most of the time if I'm on a voice chat, I just go on my own Discord thing because I just find it more convenient.
That would probably be more convenient.
Yeah, I'll just link you my thing then. Anyway, this actually works because I'm talking from my tablet, so it's not making my PC lag. So this actually works, which is good because you know, in the past things didn't work as well. Okay, I'll just. Oh wait, sorry. I copied the wrong text there. Let me. Okay. Okay, there you go. So I'll just.
There we go.
I'll just go into the voice chat there. I wonder if the. Ooh, is it,
G'day.
Oh, there you are. Actually, let me just. I'll go on my, tablet thing. Because that is better.
G'day.
Good to see you as well, Yuka. Okay. Okay. Here it is. Okay. It's good now. Not good. That's not good. But good. Okay. Okay.
Lord.
Ugh. Anyway, I'll play your other song that you sent. because that's the one that you said was more intense and all that. I like the first one, so we'll see. Yeah.
I think you forgot that Yukiro is actually 8 foot tall.
Oh. I remember you. I was confused on it. You had, one of them was like 7 feet, and the other was 8 feet. It's hard for me to keep track of completely, but,
Yeah.
well, you can change it if you want. Sometimes you change it, so.
But I like keeping like Yukiro as 8 foot tall.
Well, now you just like her being like Giga Chad, whatever, so kind of thing. But, or you just like her being tall for the sake of her being tall. I don't know. It's up to you. She can be as tall as you want. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Got a nice piano thing and got a choir thing. Pretty intense.
Wait. B.O.B.
Okay, well, I liked both of them. They're both pretty intense battle fantasy stuff, but I like them.
Canada. Canadians.
Yeah, we're both.
That's good.
Yeah, we're both from Canada. So.
Just enjoying your work.
That's one thing that I haven't. So I'm always uncomfortable using people's names for some reason. Do you want me to use real names, or how do you want me to say things?
He's coming.
Because I don't mind saying my own name or saying whatever. But you want me to just say Rhythmy or whatever? That's a.
Insert cash or select payment type.
Because honestly, I was just asking basically. I never really asked you about like Zelda games for some reason. I mean, I guess I have, but like. You've said like Wind Waker is your favorite one, but like.
Yes, I like Wind Waker.
Where are like the other ones for you? Because there's like people who are like Majora's Mask, greatest piece of art of all time, and there are like people who sort of don't like Twilight Princess and stuff. What's your kind of take on that?
I'm okay with Twilight Princess. Not my favorite or anything, but I don't think it's like insulting or anything.
Yeah, because people just call it like a ripoff thing. I think it's fine, even if it is like ripoff.
In my opinion, it's perfectly average.
Today we are going to look at my art.
Okay, well I'm like streaming while I'm doing this, so I'll try to look at it, but I can't show this off on my stream, so I'm just seeing this, but
we got this thing.
actually, is there a way I can? Now I'll just keep, I'll just keep making
Damn.
map things while I'm doing stuff. But my opinion on Twilight Princess is that when you get really good at it, then it becomes really fun with the combat. But before then, it's just very meh.
Best thing, Jude.
Yep. That's oh no, I like that. I like his eyes. I think your style with the eyes actually works with that.
Yeah.
Better than anything I could do.
I like big and stupid things like this. Waffle.
That's a good one. That's a good sticker.
They use these for Lego Waffles video.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Unfinished.
I haven't seen that Yuka one yet.
C.
Is that how you're supposed to say it? C? I never knew that was supposed to be said.
C.
C? Okay.
Unfinished Yuka Morgan.
Oh, I like that. Kind of looks like Pokemon almost.
Chair.
That's nice because I like that chair. I have chairs.
AKA the one what Virgil uses.
Oh, okay. I know Virgil liked those chairs. Those chairs are actually kind of like a Canadian meme for some reason, but I had a lot of those chairs when I was a kid. Now that's a you.
Myself. Motivated to act. Don't know what to do with these meme I made.
I actually like the blue rainbow. It's really nice.
This is the cereal.
That's a unique one. I really like that one.
Some stuff. This.
Well, I remember using that background in like Illustrator.
She wields the Yamato. Indeed.
That's actually a good question. Rhythmy. You know about Lennon?
Oh, what?
Lennon. Do you know about that?
Nope.
Oh, you don't? It's kind of... I'll just say it's based on Toho. It's based on Toho. It's sort of like sort of an alternate series that's like based on Toho, but yeah, it's sort of like a fan-inspired thing. Have you ever heard of like Seiho? It's kind of like that too. I don't know if you have, but
I usually stay away from stuff like that. That stuff doesn't usually interest me.
Okay, that's all right. I actually can recommend it because they actually have a lot of unique mechanics, and the dialogue is honestly quite good in terms of how much stuff that's in there. So I can actually recommend it if you ever want to check it out. Art's great, all that. So you know. I can recommend it. I say it's like a fan-made kind of thing, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like its own game, basically. But, either way, it's, if you ever want to check it out, you can. Well,
So we got this one made. This is Yukiro's daughter.
Oh, well, I didn't know about that. That's one I haven't seen.
You forgot that Yukiro had a daughter.
I'm not sure if you told me that. I'm not sure if you got to that one. Or no, I think you mentioned it. Yeah, I think you mentioned it once. Okay. It's a little bit ago, though.
I like making edits like this as well.
That's a real good one.
Just chilling. Just chilling.
I need to make more edits like that myself.
Face it.
I prefer Mira, honestly.
I like both.
Yeah, I like both. I just think Mira was quite cool and very unique, and there hasn't really been many others like Mira since.
Some stuff for useless sprites, and here is Yukiro's daughter again.
I like that. You need to. Have you ever seen those like Japanese animations where they use the art of those characters and make these little like trailer things? I'm not sure if you'd be able to do that, but if you get someone.
I saw them before.
There's like a bunch of them. I'm subbed to like a bunch of them. They're like Japanese and they make videos just using that art, and they make these like trailer things, and they're just really flashy. So.
Blank as hell. For sure you saw that.
Yeah, that's the picture I mentioned before.
I really like this because it's really, really cute.
I request more wholesome.
Yeah, sure. More wholesomeness with Rainbow and Yukiro. She got the drip. She got the drip.
Found that one.
You know she had to do it to them.
I'm not sure what meme that one comes from, but I like it anyway.
Them just chilling.
I like that one. I didn't know you had like a full body picture of Yukiro on that one. But most of these I've seen now. I think you've shown me where we're at now. I think I've seen these ones. But yeah, because you showed me before. So, but
to be honest, like Yukiro likes Rainbow a lot. I mean, really much a lot.
Well.
And this is evidence to prove that Ella Scarlet is just a Flandre recolor.
Mm-hmm. Got like Mystia in the background. You want to see Mystia?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Funny thing is, the recolor like that actually makes me like Scarlet a little more. I actually think it looks better, but probably just because it ends up just looking like Flander anyway.
Mm-hmm. Me now in 2022. The virtual Kikori failed Fumo.
That's really nice.
Rainbow.
Yeah, that's really nice. I'd like to see more of those. That's really cool.
Thanks.
I never seen anything like that.
Mm-hmm. This is just too true. Just too true.
Ultimately, yep.
Mm-hmm. Facts are facts.
Well, Rhythmy, what's your opinion on Yandere stuff? Like, how many series have you seen?
Unfinished.
How many series have you seen that have Yandere stuff in them?
I've seen a few, and I usually tend to just be okay with them. Meh.
Yeah, I find it's just, I don't know, for me it's kind of like draining. Like, it's just not, like, if there's like a Yandere character, it's not anything that like gets me all like excited, you know? I'm like, oh, you know, like, yeah, the Yandere thing, I don't know, it's kind of like, the character always has to sort of like end up the same way, so it's kind of like predictable.
Then we got this thing.
Kara holding Kaneko.
Mm-hmm. But I kick her out because she interrupted Carol.
Mm-hmm.
You can see how pissed Kaneko is.
Wow, oh, okay. I didn't,
She's like, put me down this instant. And Yukaro's like, no. And then, yeah. Some album.
yeah, that's a cool one. I also really like that. Just,
Might be loved in the background.
That's like the Toho games, they all have like one of the characters in like silhouette on the cover. At least they used to.
Yes.
So that is kind of like that for like a Peace 98 game almost.
The Drip Bird.
Alright, well, for now, we got a house showing soon.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I'm probably going to stream myself doing Sanctum later today, so have fun.
Okay, I'll probably like be in on that, like in the chat or whatever. So.
Oh yeah.
The orange. It's the orange. This again. This again. This again. This again. This again. This again. This is someone from Dudon Party.
I remember that, but I do like that one.
Yeah, I think her name is called Hina.
Yeah, I believe so, from what I remember.
Some backgrounds. Morse. This again. They have the cool soul.
Oh, it's Sabina? I didn't know Sabina had like a Discord thing. That's not a surprise. No, I'm subbed to most of the channels under the sun, but I'm not in as many Discords.
Today we get a look at my gallery. And also a warning, it may contain questionable stuff.
No.
Insert cash or select payment type. Enter PIN to complete the transition.
Honestly.
He's coming. Marissa sprites.
That's a cool one. That's nice.
Something I found. More sprites. Chair. Desk. TV. Very sad. Very, very sad. Damn.
That one again.
Penis monkey. A lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah,
Let's watch this. Any thoughts?
No, I like it because you spliced it with that clip there. But, you know, he knew when to stop. So, you know.
Come. Don't question.
Yeah.
Well, I've warned you.
Yep.
Yep. What, he's just hot?
Yeah, yeah, fine with me. Yeah, I'm not saying he isn't. I'm just, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I have two sides. Emo Benson. Bam. Bam.
Well, that's cool.
Sengoku. Megan. Kiku. Kon. Zuru. Iriso. Mimir. I'm gonna tell you, just don't search his number up, alright?
Alright. I like the editing, though. Editing is nostalgic.
Yeah. As I say, the meaning behind that number is just really disturbing.
Mm-hmm. Well, if people tell me not to
Which-
search things, I usually listen to them, so,
Rolling. Stay lean. Lean.
Grow lean, stay lean, yeah. Oh, whoa.
Fire.
Words can't express.
Proof that cave games are harder than Toho games.
Well, I haven't played all the shoot 'em ups, but I have talked to shoot 'em up people who think Toho is not actually that hard compared to things they've played, which doesn't surprise me too much.
Bless you.
Yeah, that Shion.
Legion.
Yeah, I really like those.
Same. Kiku.
Kiki.
Kik. Me at 3 AM.
With a thunderstorm going on. Definitely.
The Yuki roll.
Yep, that's
Virtual. Oh. Bam.
well, that's nice.
He's not gonna pay that child support.
Wow, got Phoenix Wright coming in there, trying to save the children, but meh.
Yeah. Bridge. Bridge.
Reminds
He
me,
says.
reminds me of He-Man, but nah, Dante never looked like the richest guy.
Yeah. I just like this image. It just looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Devil May Cry 5. First image. Oh, of course Dante would save that.
Well, response to getting taunted, basically.
Yeah. This is cute.
Yeah, that's cute. That's a nice one.
Mm-hmm. Doom. Dancing.
That's cool.
Basically, people who like boyfriends webtoon, they have none.
I suppose not.
Shocked. Leg gate.
You gotta make one for her, like, happy, with the mouth open and all that. You know. Right now she's just like neutral.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes Yuko's just dead on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of the times. Imbecile.
That's a nice one, nice wholesome one.
Found this from Megan. Shocked. Another questionable one. I don't know where it's going.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Wow. That's a creative one.
Morse. He happy. Well, I have to go now.
Alright. Okay. Well. Oh, Basement Rat, we were calling in from my Discord. You can join my Discord. I put it in the description of all the videos I make. I'll actually add into the description of this if you want to join. But either way, I'm just gonna get a couple more of these done. Let's try and just run through these now. Why am I trying this again, Spaghetti? Why? A lot of reasons, but I decided to do it. I decided to do it. I don't know if I'll finish it, I don't even know what I'll do or whatever, but I'm doing it. We're just getting started with it. So, you know, this is just the beginning, so it is what it is. It's wrong. Worthless. Gotta reformat it. Yeah, but I'm doing this, so anytime you want to tune in, you can tune in. I don't know. I mean, who knows how it will go, but as of right now, I'm working on this, so. Gotta get your feet wet, so. $232 is the last one, so. But yeah, this is what it comes down to. The early thing, early on when you're not doing everything per year, or there isn't a thing to change per year, this is a part of it, is just making all the slides per year, all that. And just making sure the slides are consistent, making sure they're good. And that's really all there is to it. So, Tesseria. Hi there. Good to see you. I'm just chilling here working on this. Don't know how long I'll do it, but we'll see. Just got up, eating breakfast. Long time no see. Alright. Well, you do indeed sleep late, don't you? I've been up for a while at this point, mainly because I'm actually sleeping better, which is different. I'm not used to actually sleeping well, but I am actually sleeping well as of late, so yeah. Long time no see indeed. So how has it been for you? Yeah, I tried to fix my sleeping schedule, but I think I might stay up for 2 days at a time like usual. It helps with waking up on time. You just mean just stay up? Just stay up all night to try and reset it? Either way, do what you have to do, you know? If you don't have to wake up for something, and you can just wake up whenever you want, then you know, I mean, it's all up to you when you sleep and whatnot. Good luck with that. I'd love to see the end result. Oh yeah, one day, dude. One day, dude. We'll see how it goes. But, let me tell you, this, you know. Well, you'll see. This will take a long time to do, but I've already, you know, done this before, kinda, so. Yeah, usually you don't have to wake up for something. Oh, that's good. Honestly, that's good. It's best when you don't have to wake up for something. I don't need to wake up for something technically, but I just ended up getting tired earlier for some reason, so I ended up sleeping earlier. That's about it. I can't even control it. I suck at controlling my sleep schedule. For me, it's a matter of, you know, I go to sleep when I'm able to go to sleep. I go to sleep when the schedule allows, because I just can't go to sleep at any other range. Yeah, but I hope to get this done, but who knows, you know. Who knows how it will turn out. This is kind of like me winging it, because this whole update here just changes everything. So I'm kind of winging it and just making changes on the fly as I go. So don't know if it'll work or not, or don't know how it will go. But yeah, if I could stay sleeping, I would, though. Might end up attempting astral projection until I get it again. Used to be so motivated to do it. I was so successful in high school. I'll be right back. Alright. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, well, I mean, I hope you can sleep alright. I know a lot of people have troubles with that these days. So, hoping the best for you. I say yawning. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Maybe I'm yawning because I sleep early now. Well, not really all that early. I sleep at midnight. For me, that's early. But, I end up yawning all the time now, which is weird. You'd think that if you slept earlier, you'd end up being less tired, but overall, I'm more tired. Which is fine, I guess, but don't know. Yeah. Alright. That will be all we filled out. All those. Got all these map files here. That's our foundation. So that's it for now. So I come back later, but thanks for those who tuned in. I was Peter King. I love you all, and farewell.